Good noon, friends. I am Prof.L.B.Gayakawad. How are you? You will be very fine. I pray to God that you should go ahead and God should give or may give you a lot of success in your life and your dreams. May your dreams be fulfilled. So remember here, today we are discussing about the superstitions. Remember, there are many superstitions in the life of this man on the earth. The total world has suffered because of these superstitions. So what is this? This superstition is really a time passing thing, because it is not a science, it is not a God, and without science and without God, nothing happens in life. Man needs only science and man needs only God. What is these superstitions? That is the main point which I want to discuss. So, is it the superstition useful to man? I will say no. This superstition is not useful to this man, because this is the creation of the bad mind which has created this superstition. So this superstition is not useful to man. Many persons say that if we are going to do a good work and if the cat crosses the way, then the work will not happen properly, or the work will be defeated, or the work will not go on nicely, or that work will be failed. This is not the thing. The cat is cat, and the cat has decided to do something because she needs food. So for that food she goes, or it goes to find out that food for her body, and that's why she crosses our way. To cross our way by this cat is not any kind of God, is not any kind of science. So we should not take it seriously, and we should not understand it as a science or as a God. Remember, on the earth there are only two things are important. The first is God and the second is science. When these superstitions come into the life of this man, man becomes very disturbed. His mentality is disturbed. His body goes through the stress. And then what happened? He goes to the mantrik, I will say. He goes to the particular person who himself cheats others, and this gentleman goes to that mantrik and he tells his problem. Actually, the mantrik doesn't know his own problems. The mantrik doesn't know to progress himself. How will he progress, this man? But the misunderstanding, but the tension, the sorrow, the illness of that particular man takes him to that mantrik, and again that mantrik takes benefit of this gentleman, and if that is the woman, then that mantrik plays many tricks with that woman, and this happens only because of the superstitions. Always it is said that the girl is crossed by the ghost, and the ghost has entered into the body of this woman. It is said always, and there are many mantriks who are doing this business, that they are performing some rangolis with some lemons, with some needles and other things which they want to put there in their performance, and they do the black magic with the girl. Actually, this black magic is not a god. This black magic is not a science, but these people perform it with that woman, with that girl. And what happens? Perhaps sometimes the bad thing happens with them. The girl is, I will not talk, I will not make bad to my tongue, I will not speak about that, but that girl or that woman goes through the problems by that particular mantrik. So this happens always because of the superstitions. So women is the particular weaker point of this system, of this superstition. This superstition which has come with our life, in our life, from our predecessors. And these superstitions have created some mantriks, some people who are taking the wrong benefit of these women and men. They are not doing the welfare, and they are doing only the loss of these women and men. And remember, there is no ghost. Our mind is ghost. It is said that the empty mind is the home of the devil. Remember, when a man is alone, he thinks a lot of things, and his mind himself becomes a ghost. So remember, our own mind is a ghost. So that's why we should teach a lesson to our mind. We should put our mind scientifically or scientific, or we should put our mind with God and with moralism. But there are many people who don't like God, who don't like science. They like this superstition, that this happened today. My eye is making movements, and that is my left eye. So some sorrow will happen with me, or my right eye is moving the particular action, and then something will happen because my right eye is flying. So this happens. So there is no question of the right eye, and there is no question of the I will say left eye. These are the organs of the body, and when there is some function in the body, that function makes the effect on these two organs, and that's why they do their actions. So please don't go with the actions of the eyes also, don't go with the actions of the cat also. And again, there are some people, they say that the God enters into their body and then they start to dancing and they say that I am the devotee of God, that so and so God comes into my body, and many people go there and they understand them they understand these people as their gods, and such people are, means such mantriks are taking the lot of, I will say, benefit of these women and men. So this is the superstition. These are the superstitions, and these superstitions are really very, very dangerous to the life of man. So we should not go with them. So remember, my friends, remember, my daughters, my sons, my friends, don't go with these superstitions, because these superstitions are very, very dangerous to our life. So don't follow them, because the superstition is superstition. It has no science, it has no God. It is not the creation of science, it is not the creation of God. So remember, here today I discussed about the superstitions which are really the great part of our life. We should forget them. We should not bring them into our life. With this I stop here, and I request you to share this video with your friends and comment please if you need something, and that will be in the form of the video. Then I will make again a new video. With this I stop here. Thank you very much.